Feeling strongly is more about feeling the most fragile you ever did. Truth is, you are the only adult you need. If that bothered you, that tells a lot. It's like a shadow work to do that. It's like a very painful process, and it is a luxury to be that emotionally strong. Really change the perspective of self-care. Hi, so today I want to talk about how to parent yourself and how this might be necessary. But when I say parent yourself, I know that it sounds weird to be a parent to yourself. What I mean by that is treating yourself with the care and love that the little you deserved. Let's imagine that you got the chance to raise your little self, like all over again. Do it for yourself this time. How would you take care of yourself? What would you want them to eat? What would you want them to see? What would you want them to have? The hobbies and everything. But most importantly, how would you speak to them? In what manners would you use while you were speaking to them? I know it's a fragile topic. I want you to compare the things you remind yourself every day, and would you remind them to your little self? If the thought of you speaking your little self the way you speak about yourself today, using the same words, using the same kindness, if that bothered you, that tells a lot. It is such an emotional healing space. You constantly remind yourself your childhood, what you wanted, what you didn't get, what you felt, what was unheard, what was not given to you emotionally. It's like a shadow work to do that. It's like a very painful process. But if you come out of the other side and face everything, face your shadows that came from your childhood, it really changes your perspective as an adult. It really changes the perspective of self-care, because self-care becomes not just adult treats that you get every day. Self-care becomes something much more deep and much more healing than that, when you decide to face the needs of your childhood. Why the things are happening in a way that they do right now, connecting to your childhood. It's a really hard thing to face, but when you connect that with your self-care daily, decide to give yourself what they didn't give you. You decide to parent yourself all over again, because you are the same person, even though that's the painful thing to face, because you felt helpless at a point in your childhood and you do not want to feel it again at all. If you are able to face with those needs of yours that hadn't been answered, and you take that and apply that to your self-care as your adult self, that just changed the whole perspective of healing. It is a luxury to be that emotionally strong, to be able to raise yourself all over again. It's like a breaking point. It's like breaking yourself down and building yourself up again, but this time way more steady than what you think you got. Healing strongly is more about feeling the most fragile you ever did, facing with that feeling, and then building yourself up again.